Where is the Ark of the Covenant? Today we gather in this video about the mystery, the Ark of the Covenant. Over the centuries, humanity has wondered about the whereabouts of this sacred relic, mentioned in the Bible as an artifact of priceless power and significance. The Ark of the Covenant, also known as the Ark of the Testimony, is mentioned in the Old Testament as a symbol of the divine presence among the people of Israel. Its current location remains an enigma, sparking curiosity and speculation around the world. The Ark of the Covenant is first mentioned in the Bible in the book of Exodus, when God instructed Moses to build it. According to the scriptures, the ark was made of acacia wood overlaid with pure gold inside and out. It had a mercy seat, known as the atonement cover, and was adorned with 2 golden cherubim at its ends. Throughout history, the ark has played a key role in the life and faith of the people of Israel. She accompanied the people during their pilgrimage in the desert, serving as a visible sign of divine presence and protection. The ark was carried at the head of Israel's army in important battles and was placed in the Holy of Holies, the holiest temple site in Jerusalem. However, the Ark of the Covenant mysteriously disappeared from historical records after the destruction of Solomon's temple by the Babylonians in 587 BCE. Since then, several theories have emerged to explain his fate. It is important to point out that these theories are speculative and lack solid evidence. I will share some of the main theories surrounding the whereabouts of the Ark as mentioned in religious texts and archaeological discoveries. The last reference to the Ark of the Covenant in the Bible was in the reign of Josiah, a descendant of David who carried out a religious reform and restored the temple. Josiah told the Levites to stop moving the ark around and return it to the temple where it belonged. 2 Chronicles 35:3. About 22 years after King Josiah's death, Jerusalem was invaded by Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. He destroyed the temple and took its utensils to Babylon. 2 Chronicles 36:19. However, the Bible does not say what happened to the Ark of the Covenant. 1. The Ark was taken by Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar would have taken the Ark of the Covenant to Babylon with the other temple objects. The Ark was a valuable work of art and the symbol of the God of Israel. Taking her to his land would represent his complete victory over the people of Israel. However, it would be strange if the Bible did not speak of this event when it details all the other objects and utensils taken. 2 Kings 25:13-17. Furthermore, when the Israelites returned from exile in Babylon, they brought with them the temple utensils, but they did not bring the ark. If the ark was in Babylon, the Jews would never have left it there. 2. The ark was destroyed by the Babylonians. Nebuchadnezzar would have had the Ark of the Covenant destroyed, along with the temple. The presence of the ark encouraged the Jews, who took it into battle. Destroying the Ark of the Covenant would be a good way to destroy the hope of the Jews and stop them from revolting. Again, the silence of the Bible is strange. The destruction of the ark would be a very serious event worth recording. 3. The ark was taken to heaven. The text of Revelation 11:19 states that the Apostle John had a vision of the Ark of the Covenant in the heavens. God would have taken the ark to heaven to confirm the end of the Old Covenant. John's vision of the ark in heaven would also be a confirmation of the new covenant established by Jesus. It is also possible that God did this to avoid some superstition or idolatry related to the Ark of the Covenant. Those who oppose this theory claim that there is no other biblical record that the Ark was taken to heaven. According to them, Moses received the order to build the tabernacle, which included the Ark. according to the model that had been shown to him on the mount, Exodus 26:30. According to them, however, this interpretation, contrary to the ark being taken to heaven, does not answer the question of where the Ark of the Covenant was. Regardless of anything, the fact that John saw the Ark of the Covenant in the sky represents the divine origin of the covenant established by God with his people, whether in the New or the Old Covenant. 4. The Ark was hidden by God. Some believe that the Ark would have been hidden by God himself here on earth. However, there is no record in Jewish tradition or the Bible on the subject. 5. The Ark was taken and is kept in Ethiopia. The Ark would be stored in Ethiopia today. If, according to a Jewish tradition, the Queen of Sheba, when visiting Solomon, 1 Kings 10:1-13, would have become pregnant and had a son by him, Solomon would have given this son a replica of the Ark of the Covenant as a gift. However, this son, whose name was Menelik, on the temple foundations. The Jews may have hidden the Ark of the Covenant before Nebuchadnezzar arrived. That would be a good idea if they thought the Ark was in danger of falling into enemy hands. According to the Mishnah, an oral law of the 2nd century AD, the priests hid the Ark of the Covenant just before Nebuchadnezzar's invasion of Jerusalem in 586 BCE. The Ark would have been placed in a compartment where wood was kept to be used. This compartment would be located underground in the Patio das Mujeres and would have an area of around 18 square meters. As there is now a Muslim mosque on that site, under the responsibility of the Muslim government of Jordan, no one is authorized to carry out archaeological excavations there. So it's impossible to know if, in fact, she's still there. If this theory is true, the question remains, why did the Jews who returned from captivity not dig until they found the Ark when they rebuilt the second temple? Is it possible to find the Ark of the Covenant? Maybe someday someone will find her. There are other theories about what happened to the Ark of the Covenant, but all without much foundation. The truth is that currently nobody knows where the Ark of the Covenant is. However, today the Ark is no longer needed, Jeremiah 3:16. In the past, God manifested his presence at the Ark, but today he manifests himself through Jesus. The Ark of the Covenant was just a symbol of what was to come. Regardless of where the Ark currently sits, it's critical to remember that its significance transcends its physical location. The Ark was a symbol of the covenant between God and the people of Israel, and its true value lies in the spiritual relationship it represented. As Christians, our faith is not tied to the physical presence of the Ark, but to our relationship with God through Jesus Christ, who became the supreme manifestation of the divine presence among us. Thus, as we contemplate the mystery of the Ark of the Covenant, we must remember that the true quest lies in our heart, in our dedication to the Lord, and in living the principles of love, justice, and mercy that He taught us. As we continue to investigate and speculate about the physical fate of the Ark, we must strive to strengthen our spiritual relationship with God and seek His presence in our lives. In conclusion, the Ark of the Covenant remains a fascinating and engaging enigma. While its current location is unknown, its importance goes beyond its physical whereabouts. May we value the alliance that God established with us through Jesus Christ and seek His presence in our daily lives. May we strive to live up to His teachings and experience true fellowship with Him. May the search for the Ark lead us to a deeper search for God in our lives. May He guide and bless us on our journey of faith. Amen.